Good evening, everybody. It has been far too long for all of us, not only in terms of streaming, but also just in terms of getting to play Delta Green, which, I mean, I think it's one of, if not my favorite RPG. Solidly up there, I'd say. I'm joined by my my cohorts within the corptocracy. That's not the right way to say that word, but whatever. Keep going.
It's how we're saying it today.
Yes. And we are resurrecting the playthrough we were doing with the Night Floors. So I guess for a bit of a catch up, or for those of you who haven't watched the episodes in the Night Floors, you guys are gonna have to reintroduce your characters.
I'm playing Desiree Baxter. She's a character, and she likes arson.
Well, I'm returning as Charlie Grillo, and boy, do I have some updates from him since '95.
And I, of course, am reprising my role as Hank Roberts, who is a less interesting Indiana Jones.
All right. Well, so as Chris alluded to, we're gonna we'll jump into it by skipping forward 20 years. It's now late 2016. So you know, I guess a lot of things have happened for all of your characters, which we should probably talk about, because that's a little bit of what this game is about. So who wants to go first?
I don't know. No one else knows. I'll go first for sure. So, right, Charlie Grillo, currently at 51 now. His purchases in Blockbuster stock did not work out for him. Purchases in Beanie Babies did not work out for him. Don't even ask him about his Y2K bunker, because that's just collecting dust at this point.
Just you wait, though. It's going to make a comeback soon.
It's going to make
Did he use it as a 2012 bunker as well?
He may or may not have. But he, actually does use it for his current podcast, Ice Podcasts. If you could take a guess as to what that's all about.
Is it about the fantastic career of Vanilla Ice post 90s?
It covers his life in every bit of detail he could possibly get. So
perfect.
Was the podcast just all about that reality show he was on? Was it in a Dr. Drew show or something?
Something like that, yeah. I guess I could say that's where his life has ended up so far, aside from a couple failed marriages and a couple kids. Seemed to be pretty okay.
Couple failed marriages. Oh my god.
Like a couple is in two, or like a couple is in more than you'd like to disclose?
Let's say the latter.
Perfect.
Yes, he was on the reality show The Surreal Life for a season. Yes. It was a weird show. I was too young to watch that.
Yeah, it's fallen into obscurity.
Yeah, slowly. Okay, since Mike is still clicking around, I guess Zoe, you're up next.
Well, so 20 years later, right? That's what you said, 20?
Mm-hmm.
So Desiree is now 52. living the life. She's done some more arsons to, deal with cases while she's been working. you know, and she's, covering them up so that people don't know she's doing the arsons. You know,
Mm-hmm.
can't have people knowing that you're doing arson, because that's crime, and
Has she
she
become a
works
serial
for the
arsonist?
government. Oh, she gets a thrill from it, that's for sure.
I don't see much point in burning cereal.
Boy, so good cereal.
She's, she might be addicted to the flame.
That's
Yeah.
not a good thing at all.
That's Desiree.
All right,
She
Mike.
did not care about collecting Beanie Babies or any 90s memorabilia. She's pretty over it. She does have a nice, pretty cool lighter collection, but she tries to keep that a little hush hush because she doesn't want anyone to connect her to any sort of arson.
Fair.
I guess that leaves Hank. Hank went through a very traumatic time and has spent the last 20 years trying to get off the grid as much as possible. It's just hard in an increasingly digital world. He has his green triangle pager, and that's about it.
I was gonna say that sounds almost a little bit like you, Mike. You Luddite.
I have a phone. I have a computer.
Yes.
That's all he needs. That's it.
That's the end of the list. That's as far as it goes. But that's way more than Hank.
Well, so like I said, 20 years have passed. We are now into we'll say it's early December. I'm gonna pick a specific date. It is December, I don't know, why not? December 1st of 2016. The most recent thing that's been going on in the news is that Trump has won the 2016 election. There is, it's going up through the Electoral College, I believe, to see if it's going to be, ratified or not. So really, that's put a lot of things in the American landscape into turmoil. But at this moment, none of y'all really kind of care about that, because on this particular day, you each wake up sweating, shaking, and you don't know how you know it, but you know that Palmer is dead. Somehow, the P-Man has ceased to exist. Now that
He was getting up there.
That might just be my way of writing out Nick, since he is obviously not here. But
what do you mean? He's right here.
Why not?
He's just off screen over there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, don't you see his square?
Yes, of course. And at that moment, as each of you wake up, your pager starts buzzing with a phone number.
I call the number. Can't believe I still have a pager.
I feel like Charlie is still holding on to it just for, to cling to the past. So yeah,
he's got no other means of communication.
he's got a few. He's still a member on MySpace, weirdly enough.
Boy, and I thought Hank was archaic. Hank will walk to the nearest
folding pigeon
so he can make a phone call using his dollar bill.
Great.
No credit cards, of course.
Dollar bill. You can't put dollar bills in payphones.
It takes quarters.
Quarters.
A quarter.
Have you never used a payphone?
I use a
don't think
loony.
he's-
They don't have those in the States.
Mike just standing there at a payphone trying to jam a
Put
dollar
a
into the
whole
coin slot.
dollar into a payphone?
Yeah, payphones cost they're expensive.
No,
Chris,
when
you
I
gonna be
was
right
using
back?
them, it was 25.
Yeah, I'll be right back a quick sec. Don't mind me.
All right, we'll stall. Don't do anything important. He's not here right now.
Let's get back to this payphone thing. Who's spending a whole dollar on a payphone?
That's
Not
why you
me.
call collect. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
You're right. I'll call collect.
Did anyone else back in the day call someone collect and then in the little spot where blink air where you're supposed to say your name, like very quickly, like spurt out a whole message for them so that they don't actually have to answer the call?
No, I was never a smart
That's
enough kid
smart.
to do that.
I never did that,
like
no.
typically.
Oh,
when I
that's
used to
how
pay
me and my
phone-
brother would communicate to our parents when we were like out and
Yeah.
about, when we would leave the house to let them know things. They wouldn't want to
heard
pay for
that.
the collect call, so we would just rattle off
Yeah.
like a message to them in the little like space that they give you to say your name.
I've heard that. It's brilliant. Like for us, we used to use a payphone when we would like walk into town because we lived in a smaller town. And we like call mom to come pick us up because of course we did.
Yeah.
But I heard about that later in life when I was like in my 20s, and I'm like, damn, that's brilliant. Just basically being like, Mom, it's Cody, come
Great
pick me
call.
up. I'm down here. Like,
Yeah. Quickly, like, this entrance at this store, please. Bye.
that's brilliant. Man, I wasn't a smart enough kid to do. I didn't know what call collect was as a kid. I just thought you had to put money into the payphone to
It's money or nothing.
make the call work. Yeah.
Yeah. That's reasonable, though. I feel like that's a reasonable thought. I don't think most people think to call the operator and be like, hey, can you connect me to this person?
I was listening to something super interesting at some point. Speaking of phones, this is completely off topic, but welcome to our new podcast all about the telephone. So, before they started Apple, apparently what got Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak starting to kind of work together was apparently Wozniak had a phone manual and he figured out the tone that the phone needed in order to make long distance calls and not like charge for it. And so they developed a box that would basically play this tone so you could make free long distance phone calls. And that's how the telephone
Wild.
was able to like figure out whether or not you were able to do that. It's just like that's just weird. Analog technology is super weird but super cool. Oh, my story has lost us a viewer. Anyway, here we go. Chris is back. So, speaking of telephones,
I
you
thought
all
it was
use one.
fascinating.
Thank you. You all use one, and you hear it ring once, twice, and then it clicks into a recorded message. And you hear, thank you for calling Delilah's Gardenias, your summer home for flowers, located in, and then it kind of goes, where are we going specifically? Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Whoa!
Oh no, he doesn't even know the address?
Nope. Boop, 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 boop.
Is
I feel
that
like these are the
tone?
sounds we're hearing on the
Yes.
call.
That's the sound you're hearing. I'm hearing the word analog. Yeah, whatever.
Can you do a modem dial-up sound?
No, it's 2016. There'd be no more. The message continues and says, "Your pickup order will be ready or your pickup order will be ready on December 3rd in Boise, Idaho. Location: the Marriott, room C.
Room C at the Marriott.
Room C.
Okay.
Yes.
I always make a special
And-
request
Like
for
conference
room
room
C.
C or just room
Yes.
C?
Just room C.
Conference room C. Got it.
All right, noted.
Please make sure you are prompt in arriving for your pickup, as we hate to see our flowers go to waste. Beep.
guess I'm going to Idaho then.
I will go to the Marriott.
In Idaho? Or just in your town?
No, yes, in
Go to my
Idaho.
local
My local
Marriott.
Marriott. Didn't you know that all Marriotts are the same store with a different storefront?
But you mean they don't have a tunnel system that connects every Marriott to the other Marriotts?
Under the US? No. No.
Yeah. You know, the underground Marriott tunnels?
Of course. Yes, you've heard it here first, folks. New conspiracy theory.
I've even heard rumors that it's canals down there. You take a little boat trip underground.
All the way across the US?
Underground gondola under the US.
That
Yeah.
sounds romantic.
Mhm.
Well, so
Also sounds like it
that's
would take
where
forever.
the night floors were. They were in the Marriott basement.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yes, the time traveling Marriott. Okay. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but I'm guessing everybody gets over there.
I believe
I
it's
feel like
Boston.
suddenly I live in Idaho.
I'm pretty sure I have mine in Arizona. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in Arizona. So all right, flying over from Arizona.
To Idaho. I'm flying not first class for sure. Economy. I can't
I'm going
afford
to take
that.
a Greyhound bus.
Surprised you're not taking a train.
uh, and Charlie is just gonna.
Oh, that'd be more than that.
Yeah.
Go from Boston to Idaho? Like, that is...
I forgot. Hank moved out of Boston. Boston's too big and bustling.
Charlie is gonna take economy as well, and he's also gonna, I guess, in the meantime, just make notes for his next podcast episode, listing his short-lived career in reality TV.
It breaks into the podcast takes a hard right turn, and basically spends an entire season going over every episode of the Surreal Life. All of season 1 is just episode 1 of the Surreal Life.
We go like minute by minute, just to
Of course. Only the scenes he's in. The rest of it doesn't matter. We don't need context.
Oh yeah, of course.
What is happening?
Okay. What?
What's going on?
Just nonsense. That's all.
Everybody gets there. You get to the Marriott, and you do see that there is a room C.
My God, that
It's a
takes
conference room, of course.
forever.
He gets off the bus, just hasn't showered in 2 days. Hasn't slept. Comes shambling in. Where's room C?
Like, well, if you look at this screen here, no.
If you could just sign in, please, sir.
Little plaque beside the door says Delilah's Gardenia's floristry conference.
Oh, that's definitely for me. Go in.
You guys are the only people in there. There's just 3 of you now.
Yep. Hey, long time no see. It's what has it been 20 years?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't have a watch.
Oh.
Hold on. Would your watch tell you what year it is?
How would you expect me to keep track of time without a watch?
So, Mike, I gotta ask, is your character a sovereign citizen?
No.
But he's on the road to be one.
Just sitting there spouting constantly, like, I'm a member of the United States of America. I've not signed into your contract. You do not.
He's
have the
like
right
this
to
close to
me."
burning his passport and ID, but
Oh, he's done that.
then what's
Well,
holding you
well,
back?
Still got a
Why
social
he
security
needs
card.
the Greyhound ticket. Can't get on a plane.
You don't need a passport to travel nationally in the U.S.
You still need an ID.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Certainly,
Well,
ever since
what
those
is-
horrible
What does he
events.
use? Like his hunting license or something?
You think this man has a hunting license?
No, he just shows his face. He's like, "This is my identity."
It's his like Ted Nugent fan card, like fan club card.
He just pulls out a business card. It just says none of your, and then on the back, business.
It's not even a real card. It's like a piece of cardstock that he's laminated.
It's cut all crooked.
It's got like the really terrible border of laminate around the piece of cardstock. Oh god. Anyway, so you guys sit for a while. And time goes by. I mean, the message had said to be there at 9 a.m. But it's now about noon, and nobody has come in yet.
I kind of imagine in the meantime, I just kind of been rambling on about just vanilla ice for just like a good minute.
Pulls out his Tamagotchi.
My job. Oh, guys, I gotta make sure it's okay. Like he needs feeding.
I'm gonna start kind of looking around the room and like feeling under the edges of the tables and chairs a little bit.
Okay. Roll. You want to do search?
I mean, I'd rather you just tell me what's there, but I guess I could. Find my dice here. Oh, the wrong dice at the top. What?
Okay. You're feeling around under the table. So this conference table's like 30 years old. And it has been very poorly maintained. You're like getting slight splinters from the underside of it as you're kind of feeling around. You do find, as you're kind of going around the room, you think you find, or you do find, a small hole in the wall. You can't tell if there's something inside of it.
And it like, how small is it?
Like, I'd say like maybe 3 millimeters in diameter.
So if I had a pen, could I kind of start?
You could.
I'm gonna.
As you start doing that, you hear a knock on the door, a very soft knock,
Stop.
and you see and you see a little girl walk in. She is carrying a folder and a tape recorder, and she puts them both down on the desk, kind of stares at you guys for a second, and then runs out of the room.
Oh, weird.
It was a little weird.
Is there any
I'm
other
gonna-
furniture in this room?
There are 8 chairs around the table. There are an additional 2 chairs in kind of the back corners. They appear to be broken. And there is a table. That's it.
Broken chairs? At the
It's
Marriott?
absurd.
Hank's gonna go and like crouch down behind one of the chairs, put it between him and this unmarked package sitting on the table.
Okay.
You
All right,
want to
I'm
check that thing out, Charlie?
gonna check it out. Also, luckily enough for afterwards, brought me a cassette tape of Vanilla Ice's greatest hits. So I'll just
Did you bring
save
a
that
cassette
for.
player?
Well, I mean, I was gonna bring my player, but then I forgot. So this kind of works out. So I'm gonna play the message first as to whatever it is.
Okay. So you find the folder is actually
Careful! Anything could be in there. They got
it's an
Palmer. They
old-
could be coming for us too.
It's a very old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers folder from the 90s.
Sweet.
It's been like bleached because it's been left in the sun for too long. So like the red has gone to like a weird shade of pink. But you can tell it must have been left like near a window or something, because like half of it is still really vibrant and the other half is really off colored.
Oh no.
So yeah, so do
Yeah.
you look in the folder first or do you play the tape?
I mean, you mentioned that now, and he's just gonna probably look at the folder, just take a quick second, and be like, either that's a Pink Ranger or a Red Ranger. It's one of those two. Anyway, I'm gonna actually not. He'll admire it, and then he'll still play the cassette player just the message first, just to see what that's all about.
Okay. You hear the tape start, and then you start to hear a garbled voice come through. Greetings, agents. Thank you for making it difficult. We've pulled you away from families or other potentially important aspects of your life. Obviously, we have done it because we are dealing with a situation that is of the utmost importance for the national security of the American psyche. 20 years ago, you were all involved in a certain house which mysteriously burned down in New York. Recently,
Sweat starts.
there have been signs in the area of similar activity. In the folder attached, or in the folder with this briefing, you will find the evidence of one Hubert Stotch and his devolution from ordinary businessman into psychotic, deranged lunatic. Delta Green, or we have been alerted of his potential exposure through some of the pictures which you will find in there. It will be quite obvious as to why you have been called in. Your mission is to figure out how Stotch was contaminated, if the contagion is spreading, stop it. And then it cuts out.
Do you think when she said similar things are happening, it's the things that were going on in the house or the house burning down? Are we?
I want to. I don't know if it's about. Well, I mean, it could go either way, but I want to guess it's kind of the stranger things that have been happening.
You think they've noticed that things have been burning down?
Are you suggesting that in the last 21 years, nothing has burnt down between 1995 and earlier this year in the entire
No.
continental United States?
I'm just trying to figure out if maybe they're trying to connect some burning buildings or something, or... Anyway, about this file.
Yeah. Well, while you guys open that up, I'm just gonna switch out the cassette tapes for this Vanilla Ice cassette tape. Just get some music going.
It's just a burn version of it's just the ninja rap, just like 10 times.
Can you like very clearly tell that he recorded himself next to a
Yeah.
radio?
Yeah, and it's been replayed so many times that it's like starting to sound strained, and like it almost starts to skip.
It's getting distorted.
Just
Yeah.
skips before the go ninja go part.
Yep.
A classic.
All right.
So what else is
Okay.
in this file?
In the folder, there is a police report. There is a death certificate from one Hubert Stotch, dead at age 34. He was killed in a shootout with police at his farm. Mr. Stotch was being investigated because he had been... The report says because he had been showing some very... At least he chose the right flavor to represent him. Yes, of course. He started showing showing some really radical beliefs. And he was trying to he was seeming to become more and more unhinged as the police were trying to investigate some of his claims, particularly into how he was trying to get out of paying taxes, because that's really the only time the government really cares about you, is when you pay up.
Wonder
There
if
are a
there's
bunch of
anyone
pictures.
else
They
here that
say that there are unpaid taxes and use it as an excuse to investigate.
Yes.
no none of us would commit tax evasion. Stares blankly at Hank.
Yes. So 2 officers that arrived at his house back on November 29th.
Hold on, he got shot for tax evasion?
So the officers were showing up to speak with him about some of the things he'd been posting online and whatnot. But as soon as the officers stepped out of their car, Mr. Stotch burst through the front door brandishing a shotgun, fired at their car, and proceeded to have a shootout. The officers drew and fired. Yes, if you can evade taxes, you should be. Yes, if you can't dodge a bullet, you can't dodge taxes.
The rule of thumb.
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
So was he a sovereign citizen?
It is unclear.
Okay.
He definitely seemed to
He was on that track.
subscribe to a number of forums, internet chat rooms that definitely had affiliations with the sovereign citizens. There was no definitive kind of posting or anything stating, yes, I am a sovereign citizen. The United States is, whatever.
I feel less nervous around Hank knowing that he doesn't have internet.
What's internet?
Oh yeah, it's the place where you go to chat with friends on MySpace.
At least I know he's not in those forums.
Okay.
So with that information, does it give us the address for? I assume that's in the police report for the shooting of where the address was that we can go to kind of look around and snoop.
It is. And so along with it, there are a number of pictures of the resulting crime scene, I assume, as well as a number of posts to various forums that he had made, and a number of screenshots of his tweets, because of course he started getting active on Twitter.
Yep.
Of course.
Sorry, I may have to just step away once more, so I'll be a quick sec.
Are there pictures of this shot up police car?
Yes.
I'm surprised to see that. Usually they just say you shot at them and then they kill you. That's what they do. That's how they
Yeah.
get you.
No, on the driver's side, there is a massive hole punched in the side of the police car.
Punched into it? Oh my god! Who can punch a hole in a car?
Being somebody that's lived off the grid, I'm assuming Hank would know that it looks like he's. If the report is true and he was using a 12 gauge, he pumped some slugs into that thing. Yes, Sam. They pistol whipped the side of the car until the metal bent in. Did you not know that guns could do that?
Some guns have, like hydraulics built in, so it just kind of smashes forward.
Like a bayonet.
Yeah. But like you don't have to put any effort in yourself. You just hit the button and it just
Is there anything in here that looks like the symbol?
Well, so I'm gonna wait for Chris to keep going a little bit. I don't want to ruin any of my surprises with everything. So until then, what else do we talk about? Sam's going off on Halo 3, and I got to admit, I never played all of the Halo series, so I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Roast me all you want. It's fine. Do.
So, Mike, you want to tell us about Hank's cabin? How many locks are on the door?
Well, you only need one good analog lock. They can't track you through your locks. You need a deadbolt.
But
I guess that's two. A deadbolt and a chain is all you need.
Yeah, but is a deadbolt really a lock? And a chain's not really a lock either. That is just a...
Keeps your door from opening.
So, you've never worried about them tracking your pager?
It's a pager.
Yeah.
Yes. But I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it.
Do you have a toaster?
I have a fire pit.
But Mike, how do you make toast with a fire pit?
You put a grate over it and put the bread on the grate.
Or you can put the bread on the pan with some butter.
Toasts it.
Can you just put the bread right into the fire?
Well,
I mean, you could if you want.
Burn it.
If you want charcoal. Do you have a refrigerator in your cabin?
No, you get a root cellar.
Do you sleep in the root cellar?
No, should I?
The satellites track you from wherever above ground.
Do you have any clocks in your house?
I have a sundial.
In your house?
Yes, in his house.
In the attic.
In the attic. There's no windows.
You make
All right,
spider
what I
design.
miss?
Okay, yes. So as we were saying, there are more pictures. There's a picture of the body on the floor in a big pool of blood. There are a couple pictures of the backs of his hands. And it actually looks like he had carved the symbol into the back of both of his hands.
No. Okay, that's a smoking gun right there.
Probably burn that place down.
I mean, maybe we'll say burning for the last option, but
Or the first, if Cody's making toast, apparently.
Yep. I'm just saying, it might work faster, okay?
Not that toast though. Bread toast.
wow.
Jeez. Okay, now I also have uploaded to our shared drive a number of tweets. If you care to look at them, they are dated.
All right, tweets.
Shared drive.
They are organized by, well, they have the date in the title to make it a little bit easier. Actually, wait, should I do that now or should I make you get a computer first? Nah, that's fine. They're all like fucking
They
pictures.
printed them out for us.
Yeah.
Nice. Why didn't you see them? Why in the wrong place?
Probably. I mean, if Mike were being nice to the audience, he would put some up.
I'm going to
Probably
channel
getting there.
my character for a moment. I have no idea what I'm looking for.
What is this? It's used on the Twitters, the
This Hank is like, are we talking birds here?
Okay, this content is super fun we're making, guys. As everybody
Oh, no.
Nice.
tweets.
I'm still lost
Um,
looking for these tweets.
Oh my god. Go to the drive. I'll put
I'm
it
in
our
the
group.
drive.
See a bunch of files. / you could go to folders, and there is a folder which I created.
I swear we're all professionals here.
Top quality content, gang.
Yep.
We're trying our best. I don't know what I'm doing.
Ha! It's not just Hank and me.
Did anybody find it, or am I just
No, no one can find it.
great?
Apparently out.
The thing I put so much work into in preparation for this episode, and nobody can even freaking
Can
find
you
it.
maybe? Oh, there's a link. Let me
That's
click
how
that.
they track you, you know?
With links.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
thought it was by
Touch
putting
computer.
microchips under your skin.
So when I click on the link you've shared, there's nothing in it. I'm not allowed to
Yeah,
see what you've added.
I might be getting the same thing as well.
You might need to go into the DCC or the CCC account, the Gmail, to see it.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Do I need to just like? Okay, you know what?
He tried so hard for this one.
Again, I swear to the audience, we've done this several times before.
Yeah.
This just seems to be the odd moment. Not every episode is like this.
Come on, Mike, get
2016,
those
you got a
tweets up.
bunch of old characters.
Back
This
to
is
Yeah.
one.
completely reasonable.
All in
bet
our
than trying to
50s.
get Hank's in his 60s.
Oh my gosh, Hank's he's about to
Batch
topple
two.
over.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I see those.
I want to volunteer
Batch
reading
three.
this first.
Yeah, start reading them out.
Okay, so we have a tweet from a Mr. H. Stotch that reads, "Oof, tough loss, boys. No doot a boot it. Them hicks up north shouldn't have beaten us." Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Stooch.
What's the date
Or
on
Stotch.
that?
February 22nd, 2010 at 10:22 a.m. and he got 2 likes on that bad boy.
Does
Yeah,
anybody know
that's-
what occurred on that day that he's referencing?
Let me
Second.
2010. What
Feels
happened?
Like the Vancouver Olympics.
Well, I mean, it's a tough loss, so Canada for sure.
As Desiree pulls out her phone to look this up.
Yeah.
I mean, and Charlie thinking it's like that doesn't have anything to do with the ice, vanilla ice at all.
No, all
Hank's
all
gonna step
Google's
away
telling
from
me
her.
is that Kesha had the #1 song on TikTok that day. Oh, Falkland Islands sovereignty dispute was on that day.
Also, welcome to our new podcast where we look up dates and see what's important about them.
I put a lot of work into this, Chris. Okay.
I know. I don't.
New York Times, what do they have to say about February 22nd? 2 men charged in Texas for a church fire. Israel unveils drones able to hit Iran. Olympic radio skating experts mix a little fun with the game. How to tame inflation as the Chinese spend more.
I mean, I feel like probably the Olympic one might be closest to it.
Yeah, on February 22nd, the Canadian figure skaters Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer got gold for Canada.
I think I screwed up the date because I did
Wait,
want it
is
to be
this-
the Game 7 game for the Olympics. It was February 28th.
Oh, okay.
Dang it.
Wait, you made these tweets?
Maybe.
Oh,
What do you think I got him otherwise?
I thought maybe they came in the book or something.
The book is not up to
Damn.
date.
Mike, get these tweets up on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It looks
why
like
are we
real
not showing
tweets.
these?
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out when the 2010 Winter Olympic hockey finals were.
It was February 28th. I just found it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wait, was it supposed to be the
Yes, it was.
Vancouver? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was.
He thought we were gonna get there. We didn't get there because
No,
I was
because I
getting
screwed up the
there.
date.
I thought it was.
Oh,
I thought it was
whoopsies.
good and obvious.
Yes,
the
we'll
date
take
was just-
Sam's. We'll take Sam's one and say that I helped I helped the Falkland Islands achieve sovereignty. That's what it was in reference to.
All right, let's see if I can get.
Okay,
this.
what's the next tweet, man?
All right, I got it here. So next one, also from H. Stotch. Just saw 127 hours. Shit was intense.
Another
Yeah,
banger.
seen the movie? Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, you guys keep reading. I'll be right back.
So
Okay.
that gem was from December 15th, 2010 at 11:17 p.m. 5 likes for that one.
That's nothing. I've gotten 6 likes on my my one post about Vanilla Ice in People's Magazine.
Oh, just wait till you get to the next post. Read it out.
Okay. I'm reading it out. Hammer still got it. Can't touch him. Oh no. Yeah, dude, he's doing my. He ain't got nothing nice.
Let me see what's going on with MC Hammer on July
Yeah.
23rd, 2011.
All right.
So on that date, my old pal Google here says that MC Hammer released his concert set list for the Ann Morrison
okay.
Park show on that date.
I guess that makes sense. All right. Let's continue hammering out these tweets.
Yep.
With next one here. The Dark Knight Rises. Bane is the best villain ever. Even better than Ledger's Joker. Yeah, I said it. Hashtag it's true. Hashtag overrated Joker. Hashtag Bane for life.
This guy clearly has no taste.
Clearly. I think both me and my character Charlie would disagree with him. Clearly, the best villain was, of course, Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Oh, of course. I thought you were going to say Liam Neeson's Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, but of course.
I was about to, but I figured I'd change gears a little bit, just kind of twist it.
Am I incorrect in thinking that there were shootings at the Dark Knight Rises premieres in the theaters?
No, I don't think you're wrong in that.
Because somebody was kind of obsessed with the Heath Ledger Joker. Let me do some fact checking here. Oh no, that's later.
I love throwing Easter eggs on my friends and seeing them try to figure it out.
For continued tweets and fact checks.
If Mike put the tweets up and people can read
getting
them.
there. I just finished downloading them. They're coming.
So,
hold on.
Yeah, July 20th, 2012, there was mass shootings at the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado during the midnight screening of the film The Dark Knight Rises.
Good memory. I didn't remember that.
Also, I gotta read out these last couple of comments here. We got Sam, of course, doing famous quote. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? And we got Casmi and Devil here. These Joker fanboys be wildin'.
They do be wildin'. That shooting ended with 12 people dead, 70 injured, and 58 out of the 70 people that were injured were due to the gunfire. The others were getting hurt while people were trampling over them to get out first.
Sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next tweet.
Next tweet. Okay. Still from H. Stotch. We got 4 more years. The change is coming, folks. Hashtag hope. Hashtag thanks, Obama.
From November 7th, 2012 at 10:58 a.m. with 10 likes. It's getting popular.
Like, yeah, it's growing.
Oh, we're on to the next segment here.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Another one from H. Stotch on December 21st, 2012. Uh-oh. Here comes the end of the world. Maybe it would be true if the Mayans had survived. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Yeah, Charlie just takes a moment to reflect. Like, yeah, I remember when I undusted my bunker and thought maybe it was gonna actually happen this time. All my fruit roll-ups went for nothing.
Well,
His bunker
the next
full of
one's kind of
Twinkies.
ominous.
Full of Twinkies. Oh, a little ominous, yeah. Guess I'll take a look at the next one here. Okay, each Stotch from May 26th of 2013. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. You weren't perfect, but you taught me how to be a strong and caring man. Thank you. I will always love you. Hashtag love is love. Hashtag you will be missed.
Did both his
Okay, so
parents
that one-
die at the same time?
Yeah, I guess so. That is.
That was rough. That's his most liked post so far.
I mean, sympathy likes for sure, but also not gonna make too much jokes about that one. So, okay, let's see. Next one. H. Stotch from June 6, 2013. I'm excited to announce that today I am taking over the family farm, ushering in a new era of starchy goodness.
Ooh, tweets on the screen.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
the first one you show.
Well, this one has a logo, so
Finally got to it.
Yeah.
look at that potato, guys. Wait, what's that? Did I know?
What?
What's Stotch?
No, put that down. No, you don't need the cardboard. That's what
Stotch Farm.
that's all right.
Oh no,
It's gotta be
this
some
Stotch
good
Farm is
starch.
from 2020. That's different. Okay,
Ah,
different Stotch Farm.
different starch farm, of course.
To the next potato.
All right, so here, next one, a little more designed here. So this is from Stotch's Starches, and it is October 26th. Yeah, 26, 2013. And with this lovely image, it reads, we now welcome the newest member of Stotch's Starches family, our new mascot, Starchy. If you ever thought potatoes are boring, think again. This is one rad spud who won't disappoint at dinner time. Hashtag
Oh.
spuds for life.
Now I feel like we're back in the 90s.
This speaks to Charlie.
Yeah.
Also, we got a comment from Casmanian Devil. With all due respect, burn it with fire.
We
It's
will.
the same potato.
I can't wait.
It's the same potato.
It's the same potato.
He just really likes that potato.
That's
Oh,
probably his first potato, that he grew since
Oh,
taking
yeah.
over the family farm.
He was really proud of it.
I can't
Okay.
wait to burn everything to the ground this season.
That's your answer for everything.
Pretty much.
Okay, I guess we'll go on to the next one here. So, Starches from April 10th, 2014 reads as follows. Is it ever going to stop raining? Come on, nature. We need to get planting.
I love
Yeah,
Chris
that's
reading
5
these.
likes.
He's really into it.
I know,
A
and it's
little
my
bit.
favorite part.
This is where I get to express my range of just like tweet reading.
Yeah. And I'm here for it.
All right. I'll quickly move right along because we still got a few of these. So,
like the
next
tweet.
one. Again, these are just fun tweets to read. Thank you, Cody, for writing them. Okay, so we got Starches from September 1st, 2014. Big sale down on the farm today. We simply have too many potatoes. 10-pound bags for just $3. Hashtag drowning in spuds. That is not something. That is not something I thought I'd read aloud. Like, here we are, drowning in spuds. I got a whole 5 likes, so good on him. Okay, right. So, next, so his next tweet from February 26th, 2015. Shout out to the Young Turks for coming by yesterday. Them boys really know how to eat them spuds up. Hashtag spuds for life.
Wait,
He's
who
making
is
this
he
tweet happen.
Who are the Young Turks?
That is a good question.
Young Turks? They're a group of people? Young Turks? An American progressive news commentary show? Or is it this Young Turks, which is a constitutionalist board opposition movement in the late Ottoman Empire against
No, it's definitely the latter. Definitely the latter.
yeah?
This feels
Yeah.
this has very
The
strong
Young Turk
late Ottoman
Revolution?
Empire vibes.
Yeah. Young Turk Revolution, got it.
All right.
Sam's got
Moving
it.
on from. Oh, there we go. Used to make fun of Debbie Schlussy. Okay.
Now I gotta know who
Well,
that is. I'm gonna look her up real quick.
Well, in the meantime, while you do
American
that, I'm gonna-
attorney and
Hank's gonna
author.
take a nap while these guys are looking things up on their phones.
It's like I'm tired of looking at these internet Twitter majiggers, what are they called?
I'm surprised he didn't run and
The
hide in
Twitter's
the
too
bathroom
complex a
because
name.
we
You gotta
have
call him
phones.
something short like X.
X. Oh, if only.
What an idea.
What an idea. Okay. Right. So next one here. Starches from August. Oh, no, hold on.
August 8th?
There we go. Okay. August 8th, 2015. The more I hear this Trump guy talk, the more it's making sense.
No.
We need to take. Oh, it's already off the bad start. We need to take the power back and keep it in the hands of hard-working folks like us. I'm tired of being trampled by this useless government. Hashtag drain the swamp. Hashtag MAGA.
Well, there goes all of Chris's followers.
Yeah, I lost. Jeez.
I can't wait to
There
clip
goes-
this out of context without the tweet on the screen.
Chris, sorry, is confirmed Trump supporter.
Secret conservative, Chris.
Oh no. Well, there goes my reputation.
Well, he's rising from this. He's got 36 retweets and 100 likes on that.
Yeah, that is big numbers, I'll say.
Those some numbies.
Some nummies. All right, let's see if the next one has any more nummies. Okay. December 30th, 2015. Can't wait to see this lame duck leave the White House. What a waste of the last 8 years in office. It's time for real change to happen, people. Hashtag thanks Obama, hashtag MAGA. Again, I feel like out of context this makes me sound worse.
What is lame duck? I mean, what?
I don't know. You said thanks, Obama. That sounds genuine.
But he called him a lame duck.
Yeah. I mean, I would think he's like a majestic swan or something, not a duck, but.
Ninjas.
All
What's
right.
next on the tweet list?
What's next? I feel like these are just getting worse and worse by the minute. Especially this one from from July 1st, 2016. Okay, so we're getting more recent. Oh boy. These immigrants can't just keep coming over here and taking all of our jobs and resources. As of now, I'm going to be having a 50% off sale for all Patriots this weekend.
Another fun one for clipping out of context. Can't wait.
Yep. Apparently, I am the worst person as of recent.
Hold on, you're the
also
one
this-
reading all these aloud and not me.
Yeah, I may be regretting this, but you know that's a future problem for me.
Yeah, that's future Chris problem.
That's future Chris problem.
Yeah.
Also, this one's got.
Yep.
Also, this one's got 36 retweets and 100 likes, so he's doing something right. Not for the right reasons, but he's doing something.
More than we are, for sure.
Yep.
He's got a pretty consistent fan base.
Yep. Okay, here's one that's not as bad. From September 1st, 2014. Okay, so going back a little bit. Big sale down on the farm to Anoya. Didn't I already do this? Big sale down on the farm today.
But we're at the one that starts with "Holy shit, guys" from September.
Oh
9th.
yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. That just somehow looped back for me. I was like,
he's on a loop he can't get away from.
I'm stuck in this weird loop of tweets. Okay, here we go. Thanks, Sam. All right. So here we go. September 9th, 2016. Holy shit, guys. Did you know that the United States used to have a king? Hashtag mind blown.
Yep, go ahead.
Hashtag if you know, you know.
We're not a family show, folks.
Yep, so, sorry to any young viewers that accidentally stumbled upon this.
One of
Also, why are your
40
parents letting you watch this?
Okay. So, at least it's consistent with 36 retweets and 100 likes. All right, what do we got next here? Okay, October 24th, 2016.
He took a hit to his fan base.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's gone down quite a bit. It's all true. I'm going to start revealing some very important information in the near future. This could literally save your life. All right. Well,
People lost interest when he said he was going to save them. Got it.
Got it. Apparently, they were all for his other ones, but when he talks about saving lives, no.
Yeah.
That's a big no.
Around here.
No. Okay. Let's see. We got another one from Elcott Elcott IDOA.
Yeah, he changed up the Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Is that the symbol?
We should probably mark this name down so that we remember it. Yeah, I think that's the symbol in there. I think you're right, Mike.
Last
is the
king
symbol.
of the it's the name is the
Oh, it's an abbreviation of
right,
okay,
right,
got it.
okay. All right, that makes
if I was
sense.
looking, I was like LKOT. That must be last king of the. And then I looked at the tweet itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am the last king of the Imperial Dynasty of America. Hashtag it's true. Hashtag prove me wrong.
What?
Has anyone
Got
proven him wrong? Now,
51 likes. 51 people were like, "Yes, I like that."
I can stand by this king.
And you know it's not his parents just trying to support him because they died like a couple years before this.
A couple tweets before this, really.
Yeah, a few tweets before this.
Few tweets. All right. Let's see how this ends
I think they've got a
here.
few, just a few more.
Let's see. So
What's next?
November 6th, 2016. Breaking news. Clinton confirms she will create lethal chambers for those too weak to survive. Hashtag it's true. Hashtag prove me wrong. Hashtag too weak to die. Hashtag too strong to thrive.
Well,
Two
Mike's
retweets and 51
perplexed
likes.
look was exactly what I wanted with that.
what is the hashtag too weak to die?
I like Sam's comment here. We missed the fact that this guy talked about a Batman villain and then both his parents died.
Oh shit.
Yep, that is true. We did. I guess we
You
did briefly
gloss
forget
over
about
that.
that. Yep. Okay, let's continue here. Moving right along. From November 10th, 2016. Hyad's comet will confirm my lineage. Hashtag haters gonna hate.
Wait, what? Wait.
It's gonna confirm it, you guys. It's it's gonna happen.
Okay.
All right, and I think we might be down to the last tweet here. Ending November 15th, 2016. Simply reading as, "It's my crown. You will never take it from me." And scene.
Yes. And on that note, I fear we might have to end for the night after going
my
through a
gosh.
man's life in tweets. So until next time,
We just lived a life with this man.
yep. So until next time, we have been the Corptocracy. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little walk jaunt through some tweets, if you will. We'll be back next week on Gunman.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for playing. You can find us at Corporate Crash Course on YouTube and Twitch, and CCC RPGs on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks everybody. Bye.